Yes, I am recording this section. I am sending you the recording to everyone. Yes, it's 2 more minutes.
Yeah, Krishna, could you please convert the recording to any Windows Media Player or something like that? So the
Hi. And the meanwhile, created yesterday file. File name is, for example, EMP. This is a file I created yesterday. And yes, this is my Hive. So here all my tables are available. Show bases, databases. These are the number of databases are available. I want to create my own database. Create database. Some database name, for example. Yeah, number of is there. For example, I'm taking like a Krish DB. Already is there. Krish DB 2. Yes, I'm creating the database by the name Krish DB 2. Enter. Database created. Now I want to use this database. Before I use this database, I want to see the tables. Those tables are available default database. Show tables. Now what are the tables are available? These all are there in this database. In our VMware, empty tables. There is no tables. There is no databases also. Only default database. Only one data was only available. This one only. Now I want to use Chris DB2 now. Use DB2. Enter. So here this now show tables. There is no tables. Empty tables. Show tables. Yeah, sorry. Use Chris DB2. Then show tables. There is no tables. Okay, time taken this much time only. I want to create a table. How can you create a table? What is the syntax to create a table? Yes. See my documentation. Similar like a SQL. This is the syntax. Create table, table name, schema. Common. This is a common syntax to create a table. Okay, now I'm going to create it. Create table. Some table name, for example, some EMP table. Schema, employee ID, employee name, string, salary. Yes, see the generally in SQL we are taking char or varchar, but here we are taking string. Salary, gender string, department number integer. Like this, I am creating a table. This is a general command in our SQL to create a table. Why I am taking this key? Because in my local file, I have already data is there. In my local file system, I have already data is there, like 5 columns data is there. According to these 5 columns, I create a table, 5 columns. In your practice time also, first create a file in your local file system. According to the file, create a schema. I want to load this data into my table. How can I load? Similar like a third arrow. What third arrow representing in our diagram? One second. Yes. What is third arrow doing? It's copying the data from local file system to Hive table. How can I copy it? My input data is like a comma delimited data, semi-structured data. But my table only accepting structured data. My input data is semi-structured data. How can I clean? If it is clean, then only it's helpful. Right? Without cleaning, table is not accepting the semi-structured data. So that's why at the time of table creation only, I simply specify delimiter command also. I simply going to specify delimiter command also. So see the documentation. Come down. Yes. Create table name, schema, account your data, then mention your delimiter command. Row format delimited, fields terminated by comma. So what do you mean by comma? Why comma here I mention in the single quotes? Because my input data is comma, that's why I mention comma as a delimiter. Okay, so I'm going to mention now. I'm going to create a table now. So create table emp table 2 this time. Then I mentioned the row format command also. Row format delimited fields terminated by comma. Enter. Now table is created. What is this mistake? Yeah, spell mistake in the typo error, terminated. Yes. Table created. Now we have two tables is there. emp table, emp2 table, emp table 2. Just for convenient, I'm going to create one more table. Table name emp table 3. Employee ID integer, employee name string. Yes, only one change here I did. Instead of integer, just I'm changing to string. Ename string. Then third column, take another column, gender, salary, integer, gender string, and department number, integer. Yes. This table also I am not mentioning any delimiter command. Enter. Table is created. Now three tables are and my source file also available. Now I want to copy the data only. Third arrow. What is the syntax for third arrow? Yes. Come to again documentation. Come down. The third point. Loading data from local file to Hive table. Yeah, this is the syntax. Load data local in path, file path into table name. The syntax to loading data from local to Hive table. Load data local in path, single quotes, mention local file name. What is local file name? Yes, I created my local file name is emp, cat emp. Yes, this is the data. And where this emp file is available? pwd. Yes, emp file is available by default home training folder only. So not required any other folders. Directly mention here emp. If it is there in any other subdirectories, mention the directory path also clearly. Into table name. We have three tables is there. Now tell me friends, which table we are going to submit. Let's see three. First emp table, first table, enter. Data loading successfully. And second emp table 2, enter. Data loading successfully. Now third one emp table 3, enter. Data loading successfully. Three tables. Now I want to see data loading properly loaded or not. Here clearly showing also, yes, data loading into ChrisDB to database dot table. ChrisDB data 2 dot emp table 2, clearly showing which database the table is loading. Now I want to see the table. What is the syntax to see the table? SQL queries. Again, basic SQL query. Yes, the command to see the data in particular table is select star from table name emp table 2. We are expecting table 2 data is properly is available. Enter. Yes, data is there properly. Okay, there is no header commands. By default in our Hive, there is no headers. I want to set the headers. How can I set the headers? Command is there. In my documentation, I mentioned the command clearly, the header command. This is the header command. Set this header, it will come in headers. I will show you. Set hive dot cli dot print dot header equal to true. Enter. Now we set the header. Now let's see. Select the star from emp table 2. Enter. Yes, data properly loaded. EID columns is there, ename column, salary, everything is there properly. Okay. Now, what about EMP table? Remove to enter, select the star from EMP table. Nulls loading. Why? What is the reason? Can anyone explain, please? Yeah, Andrija. Because EMP table, there is no cleaning command, delimiter command. EMP table 2, delimiter command is there. At the time of loading, this delimiter command, what is the delimiter is there? The row formatted. It will be automatically terminated, delimited, loading the data into these tables. So whenever the comma is coming, up to that, our delimiter command delimited. Okay, that's why emp table 2 data is loading properly, and emp table null is loading. Just for your clarity, we have another table is there, emp table 3. Enter. Emp table 3 is there. See here what happened here. EID data is loading. E-name, second column null is there. Salary null is there. Gender null is there. Department null is there. Why? What is the reason? What is the difference between EMP table and EMP table 3? EMP table 3 also there is no delimiter, but data is loading.
We used a string.
Exactly. Because the first column is string and there is no delimiter. So what happened? Completely, what are the data is there? Na? Completely all the data coming. Even though EMP table and EMP table 3, two tables is there. Na? The two tables complete data is coming. Loading. EMP table 2 also 3 tables data is coming. But EMP table 2 we are mentioning delimiter. That's a properly loading. But table 1 and table 3 there is no delimiter. Data is coming. And table EMP table first column is integer. Integer not supporting string. Loading the data completely. Nulls loading. But table 3 first column is a string. That's why completely data is loading as easily. Now in this time, complete all this line, what I'm highlighting, completely is only one value. Only one value available under EID column. And remaining columns are null. Okay. And yesterday I told Hive follow the schema on reading time only. Hive not follow the schema on writing time. I told, remember, this is the only. At the time of writing, it's not required to verifying. If you mention the string, any type of data you can easily store into our string format. Clear as of now? Yes. Okay. Now, next thing. Okay, fine. I have the data is the like a comma delimiter. I loaded like that. But for example, I have the data is the text format data. some tab delimited data. Let's say for example, this is my data. Just a 5 records to 10 records only, but in the real time also we have the same data, millions of records. I have the data like this. How can I load this data into my table format? Again, same procedure, small difference, that's it. The difference is at the time of table creation, previously table creation time, we are using row format delimited fields terminated by comma, but this time uses tab delimiter because my delimiter is a tab. That's it. Create table, table name so and so, and the schema also so and so. After that, mention this row format delimited fields terminated by space. That's it. Data loading now this time properly because our data is a space delimiter. That's why we are converting into structure format. One point, remember one point. The point is in our Hadoop depends on the data. Depends on the data. We choose the technique. We choose the delimiter technique. Depends on the data. We choose delimiter techniques to cleaning those data. Okay, if I have comma delimiter, that one. Space delimiter, this query. And in future, we are learning some other delimiters, some other type of data, some other technique. Okay, depends on the data. Our approaches changes. Let's say for example, I want to do this one also practice. Yes, anything you want to practice, data is important. So create a sample data. Today I will send you this file. What is this file? This sample data types. I created all types of data into one documentation. Just a 5 to records I'm taking a collecting and placing into one documentation. I will send you these documents. Take the help of this 4 to 5 records is fine, or else take the help of Google or download some big data like a proper data, work on it, not a problem, same queries. So I want to practice this sample data. I want to create a file, vi some file name, tab data. I created a file, enter. Okay, already few records are available, fine. If I want to add extra record, add it, otherwise it's fine. Scope wq, escape, wq, enter. Cat tab data, this is my file. Now this file I want to load into Hive table. Again same thing. Yes, before that one point regarding header. Actually previously I created header, right? This header is working up to whenever we are there in the terminal, that much time only header is working. If I quit the Hive, header is not working. Again I'm logging into Hive, header is not working. The header is working up to whenever we are there in the terminal, that much time only working. If I want header permanently, then what we are doing at the time of configuration, at the time of login in the script, Hive script only we want to configure header. At the time of configuration level only we want to set the header. Okay, now again I'm relogging into Hive. What is my database? That database I'm using. If I'm not using any database, directly I create a table. The table created, but it default database. But I don't want default database. Use ChrisDB2. Enter. Now we are entering into the ChrisDB2 again. Now here I'm going to create a table. Create table. Some table name, tab, ex, some name. And some 3 columns is required. For example, product ID, integer, product name, string, price, integer. This is a table. Row, format, delimited, fields, terminated by space. Enter. Table is created. Table is created. Again, third third arrow only because my data is available local file system. So what is the syntax of third arrow? Load data local in path file name tab data into table name tab underscore ex. Just my enter. Here just I'm coming to the next line because my finger is touching to enter button. That's why we are coming to the next line. But there is no problem. It's working. Enter. Okay. 1 second. Yes. Single. Now press enter. Not a problem. It's working. Into table name tab ex. Data loading properly. Why before is not loading? Because the single quotes up to the single quote to open and single quote close is taking like a file name. But in the time of before closing single quote, we are coming to the next line now. That time, yes, the system confusing the file names. That's why it's not loading. But now it's loading. Select star from tab underscore ex. Enter. File loaded successfully. File loaded successfully. Okay. Show tables. Now this time it's showing 4 tables. Just now creating all these 4 tables. Okay. This is third arrow. Now coming to the fourth arrow. What is fourth arrow? Fourth arrow representing copying data from local file system to HDFS to Hive table. In the real time, for example, what happened? Sometimes depends on the data source again. Yes, depends on the data source. We are copying the data sometimes like or else I will show you one more diagram. We have different data sources is there. So sometimes we are copying the data from FTP data into local server. After that local server data to Hive tables or HDFS, we are copying it. Otherwise, sometimes directly we are loading the data into HDFS only. Directly we are loading data into HDFS only. After the loading data into HDFS, now those data I want to loading into Hive tables. How can I? Yes, first let's see the files in HDFS. What files in my VMware? Already I did some practicals in HDFS. The files are available. Or else I create one more directory HDFS. Very much first time create a directory in HDFS. Hadoop fs minus mkdir chrisdb. I thought already is there. Let's check it. Yes, it's not available. Just now I'm creating chrisdb. Now local file system, this is a file is their emp file. This emp file now I am copying into chrisdb. Yet just tell me friends which arrow it is and tell me the command. How can I copy this emp file into the chrisdb? Yes, it's similar like a second arrow. Sorry, first arrow. Hadoop fs minus copy from local file name emp and destination chrisdb. Enter. We are successfully copied. I want to check it. Hadoop fs minus ls chrisdb. Enter. Yes, one file is there. The file name is emp. Now this file, I want to see the data. What data is available? I change ls to cat and I change chrisdb to emp. This file is available. And now, how to load this data into Hive table? Before that one, I want to create a table. I want to create a table in Hive. Again, same thing, create table, table name, for example, emp underscore table 4. Integer, and the data also comma delimiter data only again. So row format enter. Table is created and source is clear, destination is clear. Now the fourth tier execution only. The syntax. What is the syntax? Yes, the syntax is, again come to my documentation. Come down. Loading data from Hive table to HDFS. This is the syntax. Load data in path, file path into table name. What is the difference between third and fourth arrow? According to the syntax wise. Here in the fourth arrow, local is missing. Third arrow, local is there. Right, friends? You have the chat box is there. You can give me your replies through chat also. Okay. So why local is not there? Because we are right now in the fourth arrow. We are loading HDFS to Hive table. That's why there is no local. So load data in path, file name, HDFS file name. What is the file name? EMP. But EMP is available where? EMP is available under some directory. Chris dir. Under Chris dir, the EMP file is available. File path into table name, EMP table 4. Enter. Directory name wrong. Invalid path. KRISHDB. KRISHDIR. Yeah. Directory name is wrong. DB. Enter. Yes, now data loading successfully. Select star from EMP underscore table 4. Enter. Data loading properly. Is it clear, fourth arrow? Any queries? No, right? Yes, one important point is there here. I already told what I told. What are the tables is there in this Hive? All the tables are available HDFS only. All the tables are available HDFS only. I want to see the tables in front end. I want to see the tables in front end. How can I see? Show tables. It lists out all the tables. But same tables, I want to see the backend. Backend. How can I see the backend? Backend means through HDFS. Generally, how do we are seeing HDFS? Generally, if I want to run any HDFS query, how can I run? Hadoop fs-ls, right? Hadoop fs minus ls, it lists out all HDFS files and directories. But this time what I'm saying, I want to display Hive tables. But Hive tables, it lists out show tables, it is coming. But backend through command prompt, how it is coming? Yes, it is coming in this path. By default, all tables are available in this path only. What are the tables you are creating? All are available here only. The Hadoop fs minus ls user Hive warehouse. Enter. It lists out all tables and everything. These tables are available in Hive warehouse. These are all tables I created in my previous classes. Yes, the number of tables I created my previous class, but now I want to create what today class. Today we are creating some tables, right? Where we are creating today, creating by default database or any some other database. We are creating our own database. There we are creating our tables, right? So what is our database name? Krish.
Krish DB2.
Yes, same. First go to the Krish DB. Krish DB2.db extension is DB. Every time if you create database, it will showing like extension DB.db extension. So move to that location. There our tables are available. User Hive warehouse, Hadoop FS minus ls, user Hive warehouse, Krish DB2.db. Enter. Here all our tables are available. Yes, these are our tables. EMP table, table 2, 3, 4, tab ex. Front end it is a table, but back end it is a directory. Back end it is a directory. Inside this directory, our files are available, our data is available. For example, I'm going to open EMP table, EMP anything, TABLE, enter. Yes, one file is there, that file name is EMP ls to cat because that is a file. Cat, enter. Data is coming. Data is coming. If you see EMP table 2, EMP table 2, Hadoop FS-ls, user Hive warehouse, db2.db, EMP table 2, enter. One file is there, by the file name is EMP only because we are loading EMP file now, that's why EMP file is coming. I want to see the data. Just see EMP file name and ls to cat. So properly yes, I will give you the clarity. Yes, front end it is a table. Front end it is a tables, but back end it is a directories. Okay, any queries? Make sure I have a query. My query is, see, in front end, select star from EMP table, nulls loading, nulls displaying, but back end, I'm, yes, EMP table EMP data is coming. I told already, Hive following the schema at the time of writing only. Sorry, Hive follow the schema at the time of reading only. It's not follow the schema at the time of writing. See, loading is properly happened, but this file I try to read through front end, it's not coming because it follows the schema. That's why. Just for your clarity, I will give you some real general example. Take the laptop. In the laptop, I stored a document, for example, a document. That document, I want to open it. Okay. So, for example, Notepad is there, WordPad is there, Adobe Reader is there, some other formats is different formats we are opening. Similarly, same thing. I want to read it in the front end. We are reading this one. In future classes, by using Pig also we can read the same data. So reading time only how you follow the schema. Writing time it's not following the schema. Interview time itself with these points. As of now, everything is clear. Any queries, anything, any points I want to repeat, please confirm me. Then I will move to the next concept. Yeah, here we have chat box is there. Yeah, clear, right? Right. Now, before going to the fifth arrow, yes, let's see the fourth arrow, one more important point. Fourth arrow, one more important point. That is, if we copy the data from HDFS to Hive table. If you copy the data from HDFS to Hive table, yes, if you load the data, if you load HDFS file into Hive table, after loading is completed, HDFS file will be deleted automatically. HDFS file will be deleted automatically. That means we have only option cut paste only. First two arrows we have the option copy paste, cut paste. Both options are available. Third arrow we have the option only copy paste only. Fourth arrow we have the option only cut paste only. Only cut paste. Let's see practically also. Yes. Previously we are copying Krishna DB under Krishna DB EMP file. This EMP file we are loading into our Hive table. Right? Hadoop fs-ls Krishna DB, it displaying this file. Let's say I'm again doing the same query, running same query. Hadoop fs-ls Krishna DB, enter. There is no file. That means this file now moving into this location. Which location? Yes, here, this location, Krishna db2.emp table 4. We are creating emp table 4, right? We are moving into this location. Okay. So simply just for your just for remember purpose, first two errors we have copy paste, third error we have only copy paste, fourth error we have only cut paste, because the data is there HDFS only. Again same copy maintain two different locations, unnecessary again space wastage. Already our Hive following replication feature. Already Hadoop is following replication feature. If I maintain the same copy two different locations, space wastage. 6 copies, same file 6 copies is there. Unnecessary space wasted. That's why we have only copy paste only. Clear? Yeah, just tell me, I will give you more clarity. Yeah friends, no response. Okay, just for clarity, what I'm doing is I will show you the replication feature, then you get the clarity. Firefox, I'm opening Firefox. This is a single node cluster. My VMware is image file. I want to see the files and directories through web interface. I want to see the files and directories through web interface. The port number, we want to enter the port number for name node. The port number is localhost 50070, enter. Yes, this is my HDFS name node configurations. The details are available here only. You can also check it in your desktop. Yes, in our VMware. Copy this, paste it. Yes, just I pinged in the chat box. You can copy paste also. Just type that command, enter. It will be displaying in your name node the configurations, everything. So this is my cluster configurations, 17.33 GB. Yes, how much total, how many data nodes is there? Only one data node is there. Live nodes is, see, only one data. Any dead nodes? There is no dead nodes. And I am pressing dead nodes, live nodes, enter. It's showing like a local host. Local host, the dead node capacity. What is the dead node? How much size I am using? Okay, how much size is remaining? Everything is information is available here. Okay, I'm going to the local host. Yes, here all our files and directories are available here. What are the files and directories we are creating now? Those files and directories are available here only. So here we are creating a directory. What directory we are creating? Today we are creating a directory with the forward slash or without forward slash. If we create a directory with the forward slash, those directories are available here only. At the time of creation with the forward slash, without forward slash, remember. Krishna DB forward slash. DB some number 89. One directory created. not ls, mkdir. Enter. One directory created, and without forward slash 88, one more directory created. Yes. Now go to Mozilla. Just refresh it. Now let's see here. With the forward slash, the Krishna DB89 is there, na? That will be created here only with the forward slash. Root level. Root level, the directory is created. And if you create a without forward slash, that will be there in user training folder. In this training folder, that without forward slash, the directories are available. Krishna dir 89 ka, not Krishna. Yes, 88 folder. Okay, and if I copy a file into this directory or this anyone, Hadoop fs minus copy from local file name emp and directory destination, any destination file, for example krish db88, enter. File copying into krish db88 folder. We are running first arrow. What is first arrow? Local file to hdfs. What happening? Yes, copy. Why? We are copying into this directory. Now go to Mozilla. Where? Krish db88. Yes, this one. Enter. One file is there, emp file. Just now we're creating. See the time now also. 25th to 4th, 28th. Now 2040. This time only 2040. See here. 2040. File size, replication number, the permissions, everything is there here. Okay. And now coming to the fourth arrow. If I go to the fourth arrow, same copy paste only. Again, one more folder is there available, warehouse also. One more folder is available, warehouse also. I want to see the warehouses. Those are also available here only. There also one, again, if 3 copies right now in my VMware, 1 copy, but in the real time 3 copies. Same data I copied into Hive table also. Those are also available in warehouse only. Again, extra 3 copies, total 6 copies, same data. Right. That's why Hadoop following cut paste only 4th arrow, copy paste in 3rd arrow, and both option first 2 arrows. Is it clear? Any queries up to 4 arrows? Confusion? Yeah, tell me. Feel heavy? Anything points? Nothing we are discussing. Just today we are discussed about like how to create a Hive table, how to create a database, how to create a Hive table, and that Hive table, how to load the data from local file system into a Hive table, HDFS into Hive table. Those concepts only we are completing as of now. Okay. Now coming to the 5th arrow. What is 5th arrow? The final one. As 5th arrow representing copying data from Hive table to Hive table only. Hive table to Hive table only. For example, I have table is there. Select the star from emp table to enter. 5 columns is there. I don't want 5 columns. I want 2 columns only or 3 columns only. Create a table. Create table. Table name emp underscore table 5. some column names, department number, integer, some column names, enter. One table is created. String spell mistake, typo error, enter. Another table created by the name emp table 5. Now what I'm doing is I copy the data from emp table 2 to emp table 5. emp table 2 to emp table 5. How can I copy fifth arrow? One table to another table within the hive only. What is the syntax? Yes, the fifth arrow, this is the syntax. Insert override table, table name, target table, select statement. Similar to SQL query only. Override table, table name, table 5, then select. Tell me friends, which columns we want to take it. Mention column means what columns? If you want 3 columns, first column is integer, so select EID. Second column is string. Okay, let's take ename. What is the column names of table 2? Same column names we want to mention here. I don't know column names. Describe. Table 2. This is the column names. Now insert override table, table name EID comma, ename comma,
Salary.
Here I want 3 columns now. In table 5 I mentioned 3 columns only. So here I want to take any 3 columns. Either salary, first column is integer, second column is string, third column is integer. I want to select accordingly. If I take wrong, for example, loading nulls.
Okay.
Insert override table, table name, emp table 5, select EID comma, ename comma, department number. Okay, manually I do the wrong. I am taking here gender because gender is a string, but here my third column is integer. From emp table 2, enter. Now we are going to writing the data. Yes, process started. Yes, data loading successfully. Select store from emp table 5, enter. Yes, 3 columns data is displayed. Employee ID, employee name, and the third column also. But null is loading. But friends, tell me, if I want to see the same thing in backend, the data is properly is there or not? Hadoop.
It is.
Yes, because writing time there is no problem, but reading time only. Hadoop fs-ls user hive warehouse. Here, yes, Hadoop fs-ls user hive warehouse, listener db2 emp table 5. Enter. One file name is coming by the name 60_0. Yes, I open this file. 6_0. Change ls to cat. Yes, is there. Integer is there. Okay. Yeah, here also null is coming. Yeah, got it. Why here null is coming? Because we are overwriting within the limit, within the HDFS. That's where here null is coming. Integer, yes. Yes, 1 second. But here I'm going to take now department number. Yes, now it is coming properly. Yes, yeah. Yes. Now the department number is coming. Yes. Why it is coming now? One more important point is there. The point is the first four arrows when you are type to running that time there is no map it is running. Simply we are copying the data, loading it. But let's see the fifth arrow. If you are type to running the fifth arrow, that time only map is running. See, mapping 0%, reducing 0%, mapping 100%, reducing 0%. That internal framework is running. Okay, that time the internal mapping work is going on. That's why it's taking the data null only, backend also null only, n only. Writing also at the time of writing also it's taking null only. Okay, but before that one, at the time of first four arrows, just we are loading the data as easily. There is no any map reduce work. You can observe it previous queries also. As it is data loading into HDFS. Now we are doing the queries within HDFS only, not some outside. We are not writing outside to HDFS, some other to HDFS. We are manipulating data within HDFS within that too, Hive to Hive. Yes, that's why it's following the schema. Yes, clear. The 5 arrows is clear. The 5 arrows is important. Before coming to the next class, try to do the practice of these 5 arrows. Okay, how much clarity you have these 5 arrows, that much clarity is there for further classes. Right. Okay, so that's it. I already shared recordings, not recording, the material, Hive material yesterday only. So use that Hive material, complete this practical.